Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the start of Season 9 here in 7th Gear Racing, where we tonight back in a new era. The era of the team principal. But before we get into the meaty stuff, let's welcome tonight's co-host, Fresh. Good evening, sir, how are you?
I'm very well. Looking forward to season 9. Like you just said, a lot of things have changed, but hopefully we're still going to get the same good racing.
Yep, so I mentioned briefly about team principals. Trying something new this year, where one driver. Let's get on the car that's out. There we go. One driver is responsible for the drivers in Tier 1 and Tier 2. So, for instance, right now we are on board with Aurelian. Aurelian is obviously an Aston Martin Imagine, but their team principal is Scotty in Tier 2. Of course, I'll run down the teams quickly. So, Mercedes, run by Joel. It's him and Rhino in there tonight. Red Bull. Who are Red Bull managed by? Fresh, I can't remember.
As team principal of Red Bull, that's Vegeta and Kagorniak, and in Tier 2 it's myself and Woody Ketchup.
There you go. McLaren is ran by Elite Risk. He chose Thomas Spears, partner in Tier 1. Alpine, run by the ever-lovable Dylan. Who's he got of him tonight? I've got to keep up with all these names. Adam, he's got Adam, hasn't he? Ferrari is run by Tier 2's Lions. He chose Paloma and Pac Bussy for his pairing, a very strong potential out there. Alpha Tauri is ran by Alros. Alfa Romeo is ran by Benster, who he chose Jake, our Lord and Saviour, as his teammate. And I've got Haas, the only non-driver team principal, managed by Mr. RUF1 MFG. That is his tag, and that is how he should be known as. And Williams is run by Dan and Race 1, and Dan cannot make it, unfortunately. So he has subbed in Visions to help him score points, because, Fresh, there is a combined constructors going on. There is kind of, I'll say, money up for grabs. There's kind of fake money up for grabs. There's budgets. There's a lot of things to take into consider. What are those, Fresh? Do you know?
Well, you've got the same old stuff. You're fighting for your Drivers' Championship in your tier. You've got your Constructors' Championship in your tier. Then you've got the Combined Championship from Tier 1 and 2. So the full team wins something, even if maybe, say, Tier 2 doesn't get something for Red Bull. But the Tier 1 guys in Red Bull do something well, and they manage to get... No, I've explained that really badly. But, yeah, the money side of it, replacing a wing is... It's not just costly to your time or your race anymore, it's also going to go down as money taken away from your team. Those are damages cost. Obviously that's a lot more if you smash up the car and put it in a wall. So those are all things that are going to be not just annoying for the driver in the race, but the team as well, if that was to happen.
Yep, so yeah, nose changes as well, like you said, and things like retiring in the pits will come at a penalty as well. So, yeah, all to play for, really. I'm looking forward to the season, how it works out, and you know, a driver can technically get fired. You know, if someone has 4 or 5 bad races, or they don't turn up for 4 races, then the team principal could decide to fire the driver.
Yep, every driver has a wage and transfer value, as well as a release clause value.
Yep.
I believe Haas is up there with one of the more expensive wage teams.
Well, yes, you've got Rain, Mr. Rain himself, and then you've got Pros. Oh, I forgot how to pronounce his name now. Mr. Pros. Well, his name is Verstappen, but obviously I can't call him Verstappen because his name's not Verstappen. It's Posbodilla.
Now, I never actually really clarified
Help a man
this.
out here, Fresh.
But
yeah,
obviously you have to pay for your driver's wages.
Yeah.
And the only team without a team principal driver is Haas. Does
Yep.
Haas have to pay the wages of Mikey as well as team principal?
Well, but no, because he's not a driver.
Interesting.
Food for thought for season 10, eh?
I just want to see Haas go bankrupt, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, Rain was on a good lap, but he invalidated coming up the last corner. So set of tyres wasted. Right, let's go have a quick look down or up the order, I should say. So currently on provisional pole is the man, the myth, the legend, Elite Risk. Currently there on provisional pole. Arthur there on P2, as one would expect. And what should we call him? What should we call him fresh? Pros? Pros?
I don't know. My brain is honestly breaking looking at his name.
Sweedler? Sweedler?
I mean, he's the only pro, isn't he?
Pro Sweedler?
Yeah, he's...
Pro... Well, you got Pro Gamer, but obviously he's not racing tonight.
Is he in a team?
Don't. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think he is, actually. I don't think he got picked.
I'm not sure if Pro Gamer was picked by a team. So...
I swear he got picked.
If so facto, we can call him pro.
No, he didn't get picked. I thought he got picked.
There were a few drivers that you could say that arguably deserved a seat, but weren't picked due to personal life things. We did move tier 2 from Wednesday to Thursday, mostly because of that. Some people have got work, some people just, they've got stuff, and other reasons that some people weren't picked are attendance of last season and maybe the season before, which sort of put that season on a bit of downer. Yeah,
obviously the F1 game online version isn't in a great state, so obviously naturally it's going to push people away. We've had to go from 3 tiers down to 2. There's a lot of leagues out there that have gone. I think Jake said one league went from 9 tiers down to 4.
9 tiers? That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But now there's not a lot of work because there's only 4 tiers rather than 9.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of names that will be missing, especially from tier 1. Such heroes as Fury Knights, or change his name later on to IUF1 Owen. He is a reserve.
What was that, Rain? That was a weird one.
What?
Rain's just hit the wall in qualifying and has lost the nose. So that's
money.
Some money at the budget.
Well done, Haas.
Oh. Note to self: do not crash.
Who else we missing? We're missing Kieran.
Yep.
More specifically,
Again,
Kieran 7GR.
a driver couldn't commit to full time. Yep.
I think he was asked to race. I think Scotty asked him to race tonight, but I think it was a bit late notice to replace Muddy Warrior, who I think is one of these people, much like Dan 7GR, who has been replaced by Visions. There is a bit of a bug going on with the old console runners with this game, or with wheels, apparently, I'm given to understand.
Yeah. Bit of another one. And Dylan in the Alpine again. That's his second year in a row in an Alpine. I know how that feels. It's I don't like it.
Now that I'm here, I'm seeing how difficult it is to keep track of. I guess we have to go off the honor system here, but yeah, I suppose if it's not on stream, you could just not declare that you'd lost a wing.
Well, we've got to go to. Obviously, in qualifying it's a bit different, but obviously after the race, in the race directory, you can see who's had a front wing change, etc.
Yeah, we'll have to be more vigilant of the pits.
Yeah.
Vegeta set.
Yeah, I think you have to be.
No.
Yeah, I think qualifying be a bit more tough to manage, but it should be fine.
More news. RL Thomas makes his screaming return to Tier 1. Obviously, the tiers have been a bit of a mixed bag now because we've lost Tier 3, but he is back in Tier 1, and I really hope that we get to see the Season 1, 2, and 3, and 4 version of Thomas.
Just the first 3. I mean, Thomas was an absolute demon, and then he challenged himself and bought himself a wheel. It's been a tough learning curve, but nonetheless, I think it'd be great to see him back at the front, and he's currently P7. So, very good lap time. I mean, he's only 3/10 off my TT time, so
Oh yeah.
yeah.
He's probably already beaten mine.
Yes.
It's one of those
I don't
tracks
know what
that
your
I'm
time
not
is.
particularly fast around, but once you get into the groove of it, you can just sort of not obviously lose concentration, but you just get into the groove of these tracks. It's not one that you're struggling to master all the way around, all throughout the race.
Yeah.
Trying to
There's
think
a
of one.
comment for you on the Twitch chat, Fresh. Don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't got it up actually. No.
Mr. IUF1 says, "Why are you wishing me bad luck?"
Oh, is that Mikey?
Yeah.
He knows why. Yeah.
Oh, Phantom P15. Not. Oh, Reigns lost another nose. 2 noses in 1 qualifying session. Oh,
Lack
TV.
of practice showing there, I think.
Wow. And Prosper, it looks like did he retire on track? I missed that. But yeah. Potential another.
Yeah, no, he did, yeah.
So just got to go around the grid here. Go. Who's got a nose? Who's lost a nose? Who's lost a nose? Who's lost a nose? Who's lost a nose? Has anyone lost a nose? Is anyone on the fast lap? Joel? No, Joel's not on the fast lap. Is anyone on the fast lap?
Phantom
Scotty,
UK has
of course,
lost
Brave.
it in that corner's name. I don't know the names of these
Oh,
corners.
yep. So that's a big damage built for Phantom. Well, racking up already. Scotty, of course, braving it. Tier 3 driver in Tier 1. Hopefully he'll be able to do his team proud tonight. But I'm looking forward to see how the grid looks. Obviously, your elites, Arthurs and Rain will likely be at the top. I think it's going to be interesting to see what the rest of the grid looks like.
It's a shame Dan 7GR couldn't make it, because he was...
Yeah, he won the last 2 races he won? And Arulian won in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah.
I don't remember the exact order of the races and results, but he was on a storm towards the end of last season.
Jay Moore, Tier 2 races on Thursday. If you're still listening.
I'm looking forward to that one. Real mixed bag there. Tier 2 and Tier 3 all smushed together. You will be seeing a couple of ex-Tier 3 drivers in Tier 1 tonight. Paloma, Dylan, and obviously Scott, but he is a Tier 2 driver still. Paloma and Dylan just damn near flawless last season in Tier 3.
Yep.
Not doing particularly so bad right now on qualifying. If I remember correctly, Dylan spanned quite a bit at Tier 3 here last season at Australia, so...
He did what, sorry? Oh yeah, he did. This is one of Dylan's favourite tracks, actually, from what I remember. He's not a fan of it, so don't expect miracles from him tonight. I mean, I was faster than him, and that guy has got to count for something when I'm faster than someone on that track.
Yeah, if you're wondering how quick me and Pete are going to be on Thursday, just keep an eye on Scott, really, because he's pretty much our speed as well.
Yeah.
It normally goes myself, Scott, with Pete just behind, or in some formation of that.
Yeah.
They are pretty similar. Until Pete gets taken off.
Who took me out in Australia last year, Fresh? I can't remember. It was you.
Wasn't me. It was a legit move, and you couldn't handle it. At that corner right there that Dylan has just went round.
Legit move. Did you get a penalty for it? You did.
Yeah,
It's
but
not a legit move.
who was the Tier 3 steward?
Someone very capable, obviously.
Well,
Was it Joel?
no, it was Vaughan on that week.
Lovely Vaughan. My teammate.
Oh, Dylan invalidating. Very wide there.
Yeah, just currently on board. Well, watching Pack Bussy, see if he can improve his time.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Arthur
Vegeta.
currently
My teammate, my Tier 1 driver, got up to P3 there, and I didn't even notice.
P3. Vegeta's a very strong driver. He should do very well. He just needs a bit of luck, that guy. Oh, Pack Bussy invalidates. Okay. Who else is on? Is that Paloma? Is she on a lap? She is. And she goes.
P10.
P10. Decent on that. A second off Elite Risk. That's, you know, shows why she shouldn't have been in Tier 3. Only a second off, you know, our now 2-time champion, Arthur.
We were arguing that for quite some time.
She is very fast.
She's a clean racer as well.
She is. Alright, it doesn't look like anyone is on a fast one at the moment. Apart from maybe Benzer. It's a team lead extraordinaire. Down there in P14, he will want to be doing better. He will want to be at the front. Oh, that was very wide. Look at that. He's got away on the grass there. He's a very untidy lap. Is he going to improve? He's all over the car. All over the place.
He's all over the car.
No, nowhere near the... No, yeah, he's all over the car. P11, that was a horrible end to the lap there for Benzer.
No, I think he's going. He's going. I was about to say, it's good to see Adam back.
Yeah, I believe Elite Risk is about to start on that. Always got traffic. All the traffic getting in the way. No, he's okay.
Well, that is quite a bit of traffic.
Elite Risk, there is a lot of traffic. Elite Risk is one of those guys who goes out early to try and set a lap, and he should be okay now. There's still 5 cars in front of him, but he might be okay until the end of the lap. But Elite Risk, one of the favourites. He needs to find 2 temps.
Purple Sector 1 is a
thrown
good
Arthur
start.
from that provisional pole. But yeah, that is. Purple Sector 1 is always a good start.
Do you know, I still have mixed feelings about the new McLaren livery, but from certain
I'm
angles
not
it
a
is
fan of it, to be honest.
Hmm?
I don't know.
Purple Sector 2.
I'm not a fan. I don't think the pink goes well with it. Oh, he's run wide Elite Risk, but he's got away with it. Oh, Dylan, he's retired. Oh dear, is that a smash into the wall? Oh dear. Or he's retired in the pits.
Is it? I think he's in the pits.
That's a shame.
Which does not go against him, I'm pretty sure. Be a bit harsh, I think.
Wow. Yeah. Right then, Elite Risk around the final corner. Has he found enough time to dethrone Arthur? No.
No.
He does improve by a tenth, so that pretty much does seal... Oh, well, Arthur's invalidated, so he won't be improving. So, can Vegeta, about to come around the final corner, can he dethrone any of the top 2? He needs to find half a second to get near Arthur. And no, he's nowhere near at 125. That sounds a bit anticlimate. I think what about Rhino P5? Nope, unless he's just starting. Who's near the end of the lap? Where's that car there? Nope, that's Arthur invalidated. So next is the green car of Aurelian. So we'll stay with Aurelian, shall we? And then is it Thomas after? Yep, it's Aurelian and it's Thomas.
It's Aurelian.
So Aurelian. Aurelian. I always say Aurelian.
I know.
Don't correct me now, you bastard. I'm saying Aurelian. Right. Oh, Jake retires. Oh, Jake's lost it. Oh, Aurelian goes 3rd. What a lap, son. Well done. And Thomas stays P8. Oh, and Rain with a late pole position. I forgot he was out on track. What a lap. 117.1. The top, that is going to be a very interesting top 3 battle for the lead come race day. What about, is that, who's in the Red Bull? Is that California? It is, and he does P11. Decent lap. I believe that is everyone, apart from Joel, who stays 18th. I think Joel would want a lot more than that. And look at Aros down in P19. Send to Aros. Arthur says he had a 16.8 in himself, so...
Scotty 1/10 off of the back of Aros. I think he'll be alright with that.
That is... Yeah, that's either a bad omen for Thursday, or Aros... Aros is not 2 seconds off the pace. That's he's obviously had a bad lap. Or 4.
Wonder if Michael will be happy with that. On the one hand, you've got some Hasses up there, but that was quite a hefty bill after qualifying there, I think.
Yeah, right then, Rain. Please,
yeah.
Fresh, please do us the honours and
Rain in
down the qualifying order.
P1, well, provisional P1. Arthur and Elite round off your podium. Not podium, but to be honest, you sort of expected them to be up there. Aurelian in 4th, Vegeta in 5th, Kakashi in 7th. Pro. Oh, I get it. Pro, sweet, and he's sweet. Okay, I get it. In 7th, Rhino, Jake, and Thomas round out your top 10. Gorniak in 11th, Paloma, Benster, Adam. I can't scroll down.
Vision, Dylan, Phantom, Joel, Aros, and bringing up the rear is Scotty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Never lets me scroll down on that screen. I don't know why.
You got to press A first
I did.
to get off the celebration. And then again. Yeah.
Don't tell me how to F1. I know how to F1.
Right, so let's wait to see what our Overlord Jake says about what time we're readying up. Ooh, it looks a bit overcast, doesn't it?
Hopefully
2056.
enough time for
A loop? Yes. Oh, it's readied up. Oh,
Oh, sake. Who was it? Go on.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. That is going to throw the cat amongst the pigeons. I really hope we don't have to do a lobby restart.
Oh, well,
But
Elite. Risk, you should know better.
oh, Elite. Oh, what great. Oh, that's okay. Actually, it's not good because that means he's got too much fuel. Right then. Oh, the five lights are flickering. Let's
And
go.
we're off.
Oh, and half the ground. Oh, for
Oh.
goodness sake. Oh, we're gonna have to restart.
Yeah,
aren't
that's
we?
yeah. That's
Oh, for crying out loud.
Don't worry, Aros. You don't have to pay for that. I'm pretty sure. Ah, safety car.
What a fantastic start to season 9.
McLarens won't be happy about that.
Right.
Dylan
Right,
up to
okay, then,
P6.
boys. Yeah.
Joel up to P8.
McLaren's P4, P3 and P5. P3 and P4 for McLaren. Oh, alright. Are they retiring? We just have to leave the lobby, don't we? Right, boys, I will just press the BR
Oh,
back
Elite
screen.
just spun out.
Right.
No, not Elite, sorry, Rain.
Right. BR back screen, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Right, guys, we are back. Thank you for bearing with us. We are going at 21:06, so I guess it's time for a lube break, right? That's how it goes, isn't it? Fresh.
Oh, please no.
Had to bring it back once more just for you.
Yeah, it's not going to be once more though, is it? It's going to be all season.
And it's Iron Brew. I am lubing with Iron Brew. I love Iron Brew. Do not knock it. It's so good.
You'd at least drink alcohol and ice.
And I'm not even Scottish.
I don't think you have to be Scottish to like Iron Brew.
No, you don't. But it's one of those things where they love Iron Brew. They love Caramac.
I did have Iron Brew with vodka once. It was surprisingly okay.
Oh, I think Plumber got kicked out, but I don't think she's going to be able to put a setup on her car. It's going to be a long, hard race.
My brain has stopped working. There we go.
Alright, so just under a minute until the lights out.
You didn't flip the screens.
So according to IUF1, Ray's going to get a double podium for Haas. Love.
Speaking of IUF1, Pete.
Yeah.
Flip the screens.
Oh.
What? I didn't work on this for an hour.
Oh, I didn't know it was. Yeah.
There you go.
Can they hear us still? I don't know. No one told me. There's a flip it. Did someone tell me? I can't remember.
No, just, you know.
Well, I don't know. Can they hear us? I mean, if you can hear us, then obviously that is actually I'll let Fresh tell you because you know it's Fresh's baby.
I mean,
NASCAR.
Well, you've got me skew with now. Hang on. I know. Oh, yeah. Okay, we are coming on stream. So this is our sister league, IUF1, and my IUF1 MFG or something like that. And those are the tiers and times that they race. I put them in GMT just because that seems
10
to be...
seconds.
What? Yeah. Okay.
10 seconds.
And they were to do a NASCAR league, which I have no understanding of NASCAR at all. But there's that. I'm sure we'll talk about that more on Thursday because we're out of time. Flip the screen back. Let's go.
NASCAR drive around in circles, and that's about it. Right. We are about to go. Here we are then. The lights are coming on. They're not glitching this time. That's good. We have 5 lights and we are go. Looks like a decent start. Everyone, no one's stuck on the grid. There we go. Even Paloma's AI has got away well. Looks like Rain has made a good start up into turn 1. Not many... Oh, I say not many people to and fro, but looks like Rhino's had an incident. Oh, no.
Stanley.
Sad times on Mercedes. Bents are down there in P17. Look at that Paloma up there in P9. No setup. Doesn't look like she's got a car yet, though, because it's still ghosting. But top 3 as you were. I say actually, Elite Risk has lost. Elite Risk has lost a place. Vegeta up 2 places. Aurelian and Elite Risk losing out there.
Okay, going up 3 places. Visions and Dylan up 4 places. Alros up 5, so he's feeling a bit better now after qualifying, hopefully.
Yeah, Jacob Big loser out as well. Jake's gone down 9 places. Has he got damage? Or is he just having a bit of a slow start? The Halloween sign has just fallen down in front of my eyes. That's very distracting.
What?
Nothing. And Arthur and Vegeta having a bit of a ding-dong. on Paloma's in the session. I think she's struggling to get into a car. Rain then is your leader after lap 1. Just that's a bit. Oh, Thomas! Thomas has retired. Is that a safety car? I can't quite see the yellow dot.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and Jake.
No, it isn't. I can't.
Is it a front wing for Jake? Oh, it's a front wing for Jake. It doesn't need damage. That's a bit weird. But a new front wing for Jake. Oh dear. So not a good start for McLaren. And Jake, of course, won this race. He is now down there in 19th and last as the VSC is out. Right, now we've got the thing. Let's get the tyres out. So look at that, a bit of a change. Obviously, I don't look at the race director screen anymore now because last time I did it, the game broke. So a bit of a look at that. We've got a different strategy. So you've got Rain and Arthur on the hards, Vegeta on the soft tyres, Elite Risk on the hards as well, and then you've got, and then obviously you've got another mix there between mediums and hards going all the way down. The VSC is still out, of course, so no green flag racing just yet. But yeah, horrible start from McLaren. Thomas out of the race. Not a very good return to Tier 1. The Mercedes down there in 15th and 18th. Now Rhino slipping right down. Did Paloma come back, or is a car?
We're back to racing. Looks like.
There we go.
Rain got a decent launch there.
Look at that. He's over a second ahead already. Arthur coming under attack from Vegeta, who of course his tyres will warm up that much quicker being on the softs.
Yeah, he actually did have a little look down the inside of turn 1 right before.
Phantom's gone.
Oh,
Phantom's gone as well in turn 1. There's a few cars. The Mercedes again. It's Joel this time and Benster. What? Oh, it's not a good start for these two team principals. It's not the way you want to start, but we've got 2 retirements in the first 2 laps. The the damage count is already reeling up. Quick admit, there's no formation lap because it causes a lot of issues, unfortunately.
Vegeta going around the side of Arthur here.
Unfortunately, the safety car causes kind of lag issues, so we're just binning it off until we know it's safe.
Which, knowing this game, it probably never will be.
No, maybe 2026, that's the year. Right then, so, yes, Vegeta, so very quick on these soft tyres. Can he catch up to Rain? No, that is the next question. Rain looking very comfortable up there at the lead in those hard tyres, isn't he? He's already got 2 seconds on Arthur, who you would suspect would be his main title rival, up there with Elite Risk. And Rain does a 21.7. Which was 3 tenths faster than Vegeta, but obviously Vegeta did the overtake on Arthur, so we'll see what kind of speed he's got in his car this lap. But, those soft tyres won't last very long, probably 9 or 10 laps.
Scotty in the pits, that wing change.
Scotty in the pits, another wing change. Oh dear. It's not a great start for these. I think we're going to have a few cars going bankrupt quite early.
Scott going on the softs, interesting.
That is an interesting choice. Yeah, a very racy choice.
Adam on the back of Visions, Adam on the back of
Aurelian.
Adam makes the move on the outside. He can't quite do it. This is not the corner you want to be doing that one, though. Hot enough, moment. As he lets his teammate
Dylan letting Adam go. Yeah, I think Dylan knows he's not. Who the hell is that random person? Dylan knows he's not the fastest round here, so his best choice is to let Adam, who of course is back after. I tell you what, Visions is gotta be careful because there you go, Vegeta, much quicker. I had a bit of practice with Vision last night, and he was only about 2 tenths a lap faster than me. So Visions has got to be, he's got to drive out the skin to get a good result.
Vegeta is just draining his battery here, trying to catch up to Rain, which he has done. He is in that to get rest now.
And he is bringing Arthur along with him. Arthur's still within that second. So, I mean, look, if you go down, everyone down to P8 is within a second. It's Visions is the first car that's dropped back.
Rain and Arthur
Aros had a
just drew
terrible race.
almost a full battery.
What has happened? What has happened? We need an inquest into what's happened to Aros. Has he got any baby brothers and sisters that he's given the controller to?
That's not very nice.
Well, I'm just saying that Aros is a very good driver, and it's very unlike him to be down this far back. Unless something's happened that I've missed, of course.
He may just not like this track. A lot of people don't.
Yep. There you go. Adam has... It's a very good track. It's made even better now with these...
I do like
the changes there. Yeah, there you go. Adam is now ahead of Visions. Vegeta has fallen back by a little bit now, so I think he made a mistake. Obviously, his energy's pretty much all gone now.
Arthur deploying that ERS, and slightly, but he has got the DRS behind him. Maybe those tyres just starting to let go. Don't know how good the softs are here.
Yeah, I mean, about 10 laps, I reckon. But then, of course, he's got, if a one-stop, he's then got to go...
Ooh, rain with 3 seconds. First track extensions penalty. Which, as we saw, caused a bit of kerfuffle in the IRL race at, where was it, Kota this week?
Oh yeah,
great race
about each other. I don't know. I wasn't that impressed.
Because Max won.
No, not at all. Just I don't understand what the fuss was about, if I'm being honest.
I enjoyed it.
I mean, it wasn't a bad race. Far from it, but...
Yeah. Pack on the back of Aurelian here. Bit of a train forming between... Where are we at? Well, Vegeta down to Pagoniac, who is 1.5 seconds behind, and he's on mediums. Visions, Dylan, Aros, all opting for the hards.
I think it looks like those softs have gone off very quickly. Will be a bit concerning. Can Arthur get close to him though? Vegeta drain the battery, stays to the inside. Arthur will try and look and go around the outside, and he does. A very nice move there from Arthur up into P2. So the question now is, can Arthur rein in rain? Can he rein him in?
I see what you did there.
Thank you. Oh, Vegeta getting all out of sorts there, and Elite Risk poaches. And Elite Risk is now up into P3. Top 3 runners on the hards, as Dylan is the latest driver.
Packbusy gets one, Dylan gets one.
Oh. Yeah,
I have a feeling
straight
that
is one of those tracks where it's very easy to extend the track.
Yeah, I feel like that will be a big part in the story later on.
Yeah. God, I hate these game sounds, man. How hard is it just to have a game sound that works?
Game sound?
So when they go to a corner, it basically just the engine sounds like the engine cuts out.
I haven't noticed that. I have noticed it looks like everyone's blocking up on every corner though. Vegeta is always in the pits.
Yeah, so getting rid of those soft tyres, possibly not the right strategy, but we'll see at the end of the race to see where he is.
Goes on the hards. Do you reckon he can go to the end on these hards now?
Oh yeah, easy. These hards go for days. So then that promotes Aurelian up into P4, Packbusy into P5. Both Alpines now in the points, P8 and P10. Paloma still running in at P11. Of course, she won't, because unfortunately she got kicked out of the lobby. She won't have a setup on, so unfortunately she won't be
Vegeta
in contention.
Just in front of Joel, but he will have to spend at least half this lap warming up those hards.
Yeah. Oh, another 3-second penalty for rain. That's 6 seconds already. Oh, that's a car in the wall. It's Rhino.
Oh, it's Rhino.
The Rhino is
Joel,
in the
who's
wheel.
looking at the back of Vegeta right now. Oh no. Well, it's safety car.
Safety car. Safety car. Oh, a reset
Vegeta, mate,
then.
slow down. Delta. I just noticed how much further away he got from Joel there.
Oh, I tell you what, some of these drivers are... Oh, look at the off. Oh, off. They're going into the pits. Very interesting. What? What are these guys? Are they going to go to the mediums? They are.
The mediums, yes.
What?
But the likes of those hard runners,
What?
I feel like they could have got at least another, well, half stretch out of that.
Well, I mean, the thing is, obviously, it's right on the edge of the pit window. I mean, ideally, you do the one stop. The game suggests is 13 on medium and 16 on hard.
Well, Rain has opted
so
to stay out.
got
Visions has opted to stay out.
Yeah,
Arthur is. Oh, Arthur did pit. Dylan up to P4.
He did. Yep.
With an uncharacteristic penalty from him, but as we said earlier, Dylan's not a fan of this.
Jake stayed out. Jake stayed out because he already pitted, so Jake doesn't need to pit again, but obviously those tyres won't be doing him any favours. Scotty in the pits. Will he put on another set of hards? He does indeed.
So
basically, everyone is on hards now. Yeah, everyone is on. Well, he was on softs, wasn't he? So everyone is on hards now, apart from Arthur, Elite, and Alros.
Going to keep an eye on Alros being on fresh mediums. Packs all squeezed together again. Let's see if he just had a little bit of a blip in the earlier part, and see if we start to see the real Alros come out.
Oh, and Rain completely missed the fact that he should have pit. But I think it'll be all right. I think there probably will be another safety car. Australia's quite handsome. Well, look, I didn't realise that Williams up on P2 and P3. So if Visions plays the team game here, he could let Arthur through quickly, and then just hold. Oh! As I say, that the two Williams so close to coming together. That was. Oh, that was inches from heart attacks. Yeah, so if Vision plays the team game and let Arthur go, he could actually hold those cars up behind and create a nice gap for his teammate.
I think Arthur, in way of positioning his car to Visions, is trying to tell him exactly that.
Yeah, and I think Vision knows his place. I think he knows Arthur is the team leader in this tier. Well, apart from Dan, of course. Obviously, Dan is the team principal, but Arthur, of course, being a two-time champion now from season 6 and season 8. I think Vision's. I mean, it'll be crazy if Vision tries to hold him off. I would quite like. It would be quite fun to see it, but at the same time,
I think Dan would be having words in their team room.
Yeah.
I haven't spoke to too many of the other team principals other than Joel and Scott, who I play with quite frequently. But I haven't really spoke to them about what they've said to their team. I did say to, and it's becoming very relevant right now as they're both right next to each other, Gorniak and Vegeta, P8 and P9. I've said don't fight each other, but if someone's faster, just let them go.
Yeah. I think Vegeta's definitely been probably the biggest loser from P2 or P3 down to P9 now. So a lot of work for Vegeta to make up those places because obviously Vision will have to pit and Rain's going to have to pit. But other than that, everyone else is staying out.
Rain does have that 6 seconds.
And a late call. The safety car is
very
in.
Late
so
call.
People are very late call.
See what Rain does here. Safety car is in, and he goes. Doesn't go.
A bit of a false start there, but I think
naughty.
he's just about all right.
Now he goes.
But he doesn't get.
Visions has found him.
Look at Visions go. Is Visions going to try and take the lead in the turn 1? No, Rain just about to keep it. Right, now the next question is.
He comes back.
He comes back again. He's drained all that battery. He's going to race for the lead here. Visions is going to take the lead, or is Rain going to go on the outside? Rain keeps it, and now hell. There you go. Visions lets off, and he lets. Arthur lets off right outside, but Arthur gets himself a penalty.
Not the place you probably want to do that. And Vision.
And I think he got an illegal overtake as well. Did he get an illegal overtake?
He
did.
He
got an illegal overtake. He's got to be careful. They're playing the team game, but they're so dangerous.
Rain's just laughing now. He's 2 seconds ahead already.
All over the back. There's going to be carnage. There's going to be a big accident here if people aren't careful. Aurelian's up into P3 now. He's taking advantage. Oh, look at all these cars bundling into one corner. But Joel now with a 3-second penalty.
Oh, Vegeta at the moment, he's down to P16.
Oh, missed all that. And Elite Risk up into P5. He overtakes Dylan. Elite Risk on those fresh medium tyres, of course. Elite Risk's next target is Visions.
Okay, go on out, looking at the back of Dylan.
We talked about it, didn't we, about how quick a Vision would move over. And even though he didn't try and fight, he's definitely cost his teammates some time. He lost 2 seconds as Elite Risk candy from a baby.
After
his fresh mediums.
It's coming down. Oh, okay, go on out.
He is. The gap was 2 seconds. It's now 1.6. So the favourite from this, I mean, depending on tyre wear, you'd have to say the favourite for this race could well be Aurelian in Aston Martin. You know, if Arthur and Elite Risk can make those mediums go to the end, then obviously I think those two are going to be the favourites, barring no more safety cars. But Aurelian could be in for another good result here.
Arthur's just set a purple sector 1.
Yeah, now after that, I'm definitely going to be. I've definitely cursed Aurelian, haven't I? Right. Oh, look at that. Okay, Gorniak in the Red Bull. Very touch and go, trying to get past Dylan. Yeah, lovely move around the outside. Okay, Gorniak up into P6.
Pack bus, he takes him.
The Ferrari tags him. Oh, the Ferrari tagged him. And okay, Gorniak's good work has been for naught. Oh, what a shame for the Red Bull team. Finding now P10 and P17. Looks like Vegeta pitted after that incident. He's on a set of fresh mediums, and
I'm sure I'll be
shame
looking at a few
for the Red Bull
clips
team
after this race.
Okay, look at that. The gap down at the front is down to half a second. Rain's hard tyres are starting to tell him no, there's no more grip.
Not a huge difference in battery either. Those mediums just. Such a shame about the attempted, fight from Visions. He did have a good run. You can't blame him for going for that. It was well defended from Rain, and then he tried to let Arthur go past, but it just didn't work out very well.
The problem is Arthur went round the outside and went off the track, which then gave him the legal overtake. Right, Elite Risk. Can he overtake Aurelian? He's behind him. Not a great exit from there, but
Dylan fighting here.
And there you go.
Pro.
There you go. Arthur takes the lead. There you go. Arthur does take the lead.
I missed that.
And the Pro Sweedler. I'm calling him Pro Sweedler. I'm going to call him Pro Sweedler until said definitely. So there you go. Arthur takes the lead then. And the question now is, when does Rain pit? Does he now wait for a safety car? Or does he just go lap
Elite Risk getting past Aurelian here.
Yeah, there you go.
Dylan in the pits.
Was that a nose change for Dylan?
No, it's just 12 lap old times.
No. Of course.
They should come out in front of the, I think. Yeah.
Possibly. Right. Back at the front then. How quick can Elite Risk catch Rain? Again, drivers like Arthur and Elite Risk have got to make hay while the sun shines with these mediums. I've been on them since lap 9. Of course, 3 of those laps were behind the safety cars, so that will help them, of course. But you know what this game's like. Right, you're lap 13. Right, okay, your tyres are dead now. So Elite Risk losing a bit of time there, so yeah.
I've just had a quick look through. Elite Risk has got 1 warning left. Well, no, he's had 2 warnings. So the next one will be 3 seconds.
It will indeed.
So in IRL F1 you get 3 warnings, and then the next time you get 3 seconds, but on the game you get 2.
What? So they take penalties off, do they?
Sorry, I was getting a beer from Mrs. French. No, they were saying in the IRL race around America that you get 3 warnings, and then if you get a track extension, then you get the 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Or is it 5 seconds?
Whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's 5 seconds. Yeah.
But on the game,
or do you get a stop go or something? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's because obviously we run on strip, don't we? Well, obviously it's still 3 warnings. on standard, but obviously strict is that much more strict, obviously. Right then, Pack Bussy with the fastest.
I thought strict was just talking more about the line more than how many you got. But hey, the more you know.
What do you mean?
Like how much you could go over.
Well, yeah, obviously strict is
like
staying
Elite
the white
Risk there
lines or
just
else.
almost damn near completely cut that corner, and for some reason hasn't got 3 seconds.
Yeah. Enough to talk about that for a second, because Rain has caught back up to Arthur. I don't know if Arthur's just taking it easy. He knows
roughly the same on ERS.
Yeah. So yeah, strict cornering, basically stay in the white lines. If you go out of the white lines, you're more likely to get a warning. Standard will allow some corners to kind of go wide, and it can be abused. Which is why most leagues run strict. Because, yeah, some tracks you can take a second, 2 seconds off a lap by, exploiting certain corners.
I now understand what you mean about the engine cut-off thing. I'm noticing it on Rain's car.
Okay. Yeah. Going into the corner, it just cuts out.
Yeah, between that and it sounds like he's locking up every corner, it's quite irritating, yeah. Who's that?
It is a yellow flag. Oh, it's Visions! Oh, Visions has lost it. In his own words, he's absolutely bottled it. What a shame.
He does love saying that is true.
So then, a second
right
safety car. So there you
tell me that
go.
the safety car's out.
There you go. That does help Rain. It's Rain and Benster and Jake will now be able to pit for a fresh set of mediums. Although I think Jake started in the medium, so he may not be able to.
Rain trying to push Arthur along here so he can just jump in those pits.
Oh. Well, yeah, exactly. Rain's like, hurry up, I want to go into the pits.
And Arthur's blocking the pits. Oh.
No, that was fine. That's the racing
I know. It's smart. Just
so,
like, you're going to stay right behind me, I'm just going to take my nice wide line here.
I guess the question is, where does Rain come out? How many people will pit? There you go, Benster in the pits.
He's going to come out behind all this traffic. Oh no, half the traffic's
yeah, because there's still a few people coming in the pits, so he could still be in the top 10 here quite easily. There you go, P5.
Oof.
And that now stumps off an Elite Risk, because you're going to have a fast Rain in P7. And you're potentially going to get off an Elite Risk whose tyres won't last to the end in terms of performance. Yeah.
I'm still with Elite Risk on this one with no penalties. He does have one warning though. That could all change, but
yeah, obviously being part of the McLaren team myself, obviously I hope Elite Risk wins.
One. 2. Aurelian also has 2.
But yeah, Haas having a good day. They're currently P4 and P7. Look, Joel's recovered to P8 after his terrible start. Of course, his teammate has DNF. Benster obviously having a terrible qualifying. It's been a bit of a quiet race for Benster, but he now finds himself in P9 on fresh mediums. So it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do. Yeah, there you go. Look, Jake's back on his tyres. Oh, and Pack Bussy. What's happened to Pack Bussy?
He's lost it. No, he's lost it.
No.
Sector 1.
Lost it under the safety car. So that is a Ferrari out the race as well. We've got 5 retirements. Dear me. Well, I suppose at a track like Australia, it's very conceivable. And Vegeta's still last somehow. He's put on another fresh set of softs. They won't go to the end. So I wonder if he'll pit again now for mediums or hards. I don't know.
Well, depending on how long the safety car stays out. Another lap at least.
I mean, you saw he pitted on, what was it, lap 8 he pitted on?
Yes.
So, yeah.
I cannot stay on board with Rain. That engine noise is just the worst thing in the world. No, the softs were apparently intentional.
Okay.
I mean, you do only get the one set of mediums, which is used, so...
Of course.
Still not something that I'm a huge fan of.
No, it's just the game. I don't know why they would do that, but there you go. It does add another kind of strategic element to the races.
I've ended up back on rain again. Bloody engine noise. I don't know if it's him doing it or the game doing it.
What has happened there?
Aurelian holding up the field?
No, I think Aurelian. Something happened and Pro Swedler, I think, went ahead and it caused a bit of shenanigans. Hopefully things have sorted themselves out. And look at that, Paloma P5. No setup Paloma up there on P5. It's,
is that your nickname? Is it no setup Paloma?
Just for today.
Safety car on the slab. Not as late as last time.
No, we've got another corner or two.
Right, last time we got to see Rain do a bit of a restart. Let's see how Arthur does this time with the dangerous Elite Risk behind him. By dangerous, I mean fast, not.
Oh, has Arthur gone? Has he gone? Yeah, Arthur's gone. He's gone. He's gone, isn't he? He's gone early.
Yeah.
Oh, Elite Risk a little bit napping there. But there you go. Yeah, Elite Risk is just hanging on.
Rain on Adam.
P3.
That's already a position up.
Look at that. Look at that. He's already one place closer to the front.
It's like Kay Gorniak was not ready for that restart as well, or love or something.
No, I think going early definitely caught a few people out there.
Benster and Joel. Great move that actually from Benster. I don't know if Joel sort of let him go a bit. Like, I don't want to fight on these corners, but
yeah, Joel's on these 10 lap hards as well, so fighting against someone on fresh softs probably isn't the best of ideas right now, as Benson will now close in on and look at the difference between 10 lap mediums and hards. Aurelian has fallen back by over 2 seconds already, and I'll say that climbing. It gets overtaken by Pro Speedler, and yeah, look at that, Haas P3 and P5. Very good day for them so far.
So if you're Elite Risk, what do you do? Because all you've got to do is stay within 3 seconds and be sensible and not get 3 seconds yourself. Or do you go for it?
Rain. He's going to be careful. Oh, dear. Oh, and I'll tell you what, a bang of wheels. Codemasters Physics. Oh, he's done it again. Oh, he's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Stay calm, Rain. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. I can see you wagging your wheels. Stay calm. It was Codemasters shitty physics for their thingy. That was that one's fault.
Dylan on the back of Gorniak on the back of Joel. Joel on the back of Adam, kind of, and Adam on the back of Benster. Elite Risk is staying with Arthur. All he has to do is not get that 3 seconds himself, and he's done it.
Yep. And that'll be win number 1 of the season for Elite Risk. But a long way to go. We've still got 10 laps, or 9 plus this one.
I'm looking at those mediums as well and wondering just what they're going to be looking like on the final lap.
Well, they've still got about 2 laps left of life. So, yeah. Ooh,
so probably not great.
Look how fast Rain is. Joel fending off that inside line. Rain nice and easy around the outside.
Joel sticks.
He sticks his nose in. But Rain's not having any of it as Benson gets past Paloma. Oh, I say that. They're battling around the final corner. Great move there from Benson, who's finally...
No, Elite!
Oh, and there's Elite. Elite Risk gets the penalty. So, not so certain anymore then. So Benson up into P5. I mentioned earlier, he had a bit of a quiet race, didn't he? Well, not a quiet race, a bit of a disappointing race, but he finds himself now up in P5, chasing down Aurelian on those old hard tyres. So if Benson, do you know, Benson could still win this, you know? He's got no penalties, and he's got the fresh tyres. So Benson, currently P5, if he can dispatch, yeah, he could win this.
He's a fair ways back.
He is, but he's got no penalties, and he's got the fresher tyres. If those mediums start losing a second a lap, Spencer could win this.
He's won a race before, right?
He has. He actually won in Spain.
Yeah, I was going to say Spain. Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Then around the outside of Aurelian. Easy pickings. With the P4, then there you go.
Rain
so let's have a look.
past Adam.
So Benzer is only 8.5 seconds off the lead. So he only needs 5.5 seconds to win this race. And he's on the fresher tyres, don't forget.
Jake on the back of Dylan. It's mad, isn't it? It wasn't really that long ago that you were seeing Dylan at the back of Tier 2, just spinning, get new wing changes, and now he's here in Tier 1. On a track that you could argue he really doesn't like. But he's given it.
Yeah, I think obviously he had a bit of a bit like Thomas. He had a bit of a hard adaptation period to the wheel. Changed a few settings around, and he just suddenly went really quick. Sometimes that's all it takes. It takes one setting change, and all of a sudden you're a second, 2 seconds quicker, and you're not spinning.
Well, he was slow before the wheel change. Oh, Elite! No! He's held it.
Oof. But don't scare me like that.
he held it.
God, look at that. Rain has drained all his battery, and he is about to take P5 from Aurelian. Aurelian goes to the inside. Great defending there from Aurelian. Well, there you go. Rain goes for the switchback, and up into P5 goes Rain. Rain does have that 6 seconds though. I don't rule him out. But, you never know. And look at that. Benzer is now within a second of Pro Swedler.
Paloma and
Aurelian coming under pressure from
Paloma made a mistake at some point. I didn't quite catch it. She's been eaten up by the grid now. Igorniak and Adam gets past. Oh no, she fights.
That could potentially open up the door for Kay Gorniak to make a move on Aurelian. But not on this particular lap. So I said Benson needs... He's still 8.5 behind, so he still needs over 5 seconds to win this race, that's Benson. But then he is now stuck behind Pro Speedlock. What? Oh, yeah, that's not going to set the free. Oh, it's Iros firing in the pits. He's not had a good evening, has he?
Scott will be taking some pride here in beating Dylan. Pretty sure they're all in the same party. Joel, Scott, Dylan, Rhino, who's...
There you go. Okay, Gorniak has got Aurelian. Aurelian not liking those tyres, is he? Right now, you'd say, oh, slap of oversteer on Aurelian. Wow, he's done well to keep that. I tell you that was, that would have been a very scary moment. Right, let's run the ball with Aurelian at Benson.
Aurelian goes into the pits. Has he got damage?
Interesting. Right, what can Benson do? Both drivers deploying ERS, and I'll tell you what, Pro Sweden there. Must have some decent straight line speed because he stayed ahead.
That was a wing change for Aurelian, so something that I didn't see.
A bit of contact when it was Paloma. Benson's got to be patient here. He knows that.
Yeah, you don't want to do it there. You have to do it right here.
Benson knows a win is on the cards if he can just.
The same amount of ERS.
Yeah. Running nose to tail. Can he make a move here?
I always forget that this track has 3 DRSs, but 2 of them you could argue are kind of pointless. Joel,
yeah, it kind of just brings them close.
It's done the inside.
Oh, look at that! Will he do it before the DRS zone? Going around the outside of Pro Swedler. Pro Swedler running out of track, and look who's behind. Rain is right there. Benson's got to get a move on.
Defends the inside line.
Pro Swedler defends the inside. Benson will take the racing line, but very good defending there from Pro Swedler. Can he make a move up into turn 3 then? Pro Swedler once again covers the inside line. Benson go around the outside. Oh, look at oh, once again, great defending from Pro Speedler. Benson down the inside, but oh no! Oh, and he's let Rain through now. Oh, I tell you that pretty much scuppers, I think, the win for Benson. Because I think Pro Speedler...
Does Pro let Rain go?
Well, I was about to say, because I'm sure Pro Speedler will know. There you go. Just like that, he'll know that Rain's got the penalties. There you go. And playing the team game there from Pro Speedler. The Haas running P3 and P4. I don't think Rain will be able to win this race, because he's obviously got 6 seconds compared to the other two who've got 3 seconds, but it'll certainly be very quick. He's got 4 laps to catch them. As Benson makes a dive down the inside of turn 11. Oh, what a... Oh, I tell you what, that was a very late breaker move, and he just about got away with it. And now, I think Benson will be hoping that he can stay with Rain, because if he can stay with Rain, he's got every chance still winning this race. I keep saying it. He is... Oh, wow. I say that. He's 9.5 seconds behind now. I don't think that's going to happen. But a podium is on the cards. Podium
Even
is
more
definitely
now
on the
that
cards.
Fiedler has just got his 3 seconds.
He has indeed. So at the front, Elite Risk and Arthur will now be nursing these tyres to the end.
You know what? Can I just do a quick shout out here?
Yes.
Obviously, Benster, sure. Adam, yeah. Jake, obviously. Vegeta, of course. But Scott, no penalties. It's a hard track.
Yep.
When you
It
could
is.
argue he's by himself and he's just got to focus on his own race. But
Yep.
I'm impressed.
Neither Aston Martin with a penalty. It's a good day for Aston
Let's see
Martin.
if he can do it on Thursday.
We'll see, because he'll be being raced out a bit harder, won't he? So look at that. He's having a little race with Dylan for P12.
Oh, I didn't even see Dylan behind him. They're so close, I didn't see them both on the map.
Excellent.
Oh,
Oh,
Scott's gone wide.
oh, Scotty. Oh, he clipped the curb. He clipped the curb.
Ah, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Scott.
the outside of
That's
the
my
glass.
fault. I did
Yeah,
that. Oh, but
wow.
no, for Dylan. Never mind. Scott, you're fine.
It's, Aston Martin running P13 and 14. Right.
It's
so
been
the
an
gap-
unlucky race.
So
Especially
Rain has
for a
brought the
rally.
gap down to 5.3. So the gap, the gap was like 9.5 seconds. Now 8.1. So
I bet
never
he's
know.
slipping out of that DRS though from Rain.
He is. He is. I think Rain.
Rain has depleted all of his ERS though.
He
Oh,
has.
what might you say? So Spencer.
And so is Spencer.
Arthur just up here cruising. Half a tank. Well,
Yeah, I think the
less
top
now.
two are just looking after their tyres now.
2 laps to go. Those mediums are not going to be feeling great.
Nope.
Looking like penalties. This could be this. Unless, is there one more twist from Arthur or Risk? Spinning, maybe Rain. He's had a spin or 2.
I think Rain will be okay now.
I'm going to ask you in the next lap, that will be our final lap, who your driver of the day is, because I haven't made it yet, but that will start being a graphic for you to post on the twits.
Oh, 9 seconds for Rain. Interesting.
Oh dear. Oh, and Arthur!
Oh, Arthur! Oh, plot twist. Oh, I mean, you can't ask me to drive the day. It's been such a
Elite
topsy-turvy
Risk has
race.
just had a big old smile on his face.
Yeah, he just needs to keep it in the white lines.
I'm getting the
now
laptop
Arthur
out, Elite.
decides-
I'm doing it.
No,
I'm making
don't,
your
don't
little
do
thing.
it.
I'm doing it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Look at that. Betts has fallen away by 2 seconds to Rain. So yeah, Rain with some serious pace tonight. Shame he.
We know the
forgot
man's got
his-
pace.
Yes, yeah, definitely. He's proved it once again.
And we know how unlucky he can be. It's a very
Yeah.
difficult track to run as fast as these guys do without picking up some penalties.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
here
there you
we
go.
are.
Dylan up into P11. Dylan's past Paloma. Of course, last season this was the battle for the Tier 3 Championship. Now
Yeah,
it's
don't need
for
to remind us.
P11 in Tier 1.
Right,
Dylan
so
was
we're on
phenomenal
lap
in Tier
29.
3,
Who
wasn't he?
is your driver of the day, Peter? It's difficult, isn't it?
It is. I mean, Benson's up 9 places.
I feel like you're overthinking it.
Well, Arthur and Elite have both done great races. Obviously, Elite could well be winning on penalties. So, my toss-up is between Elite Risk and Benster. What about yourself, Fresh? Any driver?
No, it's your thing.
Just me. It's my thing, God. Why are you relying on me to do a thing?
Because I can't make 2 graphics. Well, I could, but I'm not gonna. That will be
Alright,
out,
look at
I
that.
think, tomorrow, if you want to hold off on that one.
Elite Risk. Oh, and Dylan, look at that! Dylan has taken P10 off Vegeta. Oh dear, no points.
He's got time penalty there.
Right then, round the last corner then, Arthur will obviously cross the line first. But, of course, the race winner will be
Elite Risk takes it. Now, how far down does Rain fall?
And Rain retires. Oh, that's damage, that's costing.
Now,
Benson, look
Benster
at that,
P2!
I
well, there you
told
go.
you.
That's the driver of
1.7
the day.
off the win. So, I think I've got to give driver of the day to Benson now. As much as I want to get to Elite Risk. Benson had a bit of a quiet race at the start. But I think his race came alive with that last safety car, and he secured himself P2.
Jake PA, Joel.
Who's it? Look, who's in
Where
P10?
did he start? Like P18. He's up to P9.
Fresh is in P10.
Huh?
Who's in P10?
Scotty.
Scotty.
He's done very well.
He has. So, who's come out the best? So, Vegeta's been disqualified, parked in a dangerous location. What? Oh, he's stuck on the curb. Oh, what a fantastic end. And look at the game agrees with me. Spencer giving driver of the day. So then, here is, do you want to do the race down? Oh, we've got the podium first, aren't we? Elite Risk takes victory in the first race of the season. A great start for McLaren, 25 points. Fortunately, obviously wasn't meant to be for Thomas.
I really wish they'd changed that song one day.
No.
Look, I'm all up for tradition.
It's probably the
but
one thing
my
they
God, it
wouldn't
gets old.
change. Do you want to do race rundown Fresh, or do you need me to do it?
I'm doing graphics.
Okay, so your winner of the first race of Season 9 is Elite Risk. Congratulations, sir. Very well deserved. 25 points. Spencer is P2, a phenomenal drive from 13th on the grid. Arthur will take the final place on the podium. Rain in P4, another what could be race for himself. Pro Swedler up in P5. Adam, a good return for him, up in P6. K Gorniak in P7. Jake, our Lord and Saviour, in P8. Joel P9 after a tough race. Scotty scoring points to Tier 1. And then, of course, we've got Aurelian, Paloma, Dylan, Alros, Packbussy, Visions, Rhino, Phantom, Thomas, and Vegeta, who got disqualified on the last corner for being beached. Right then, guys. That is a wrap for race 1 of Season 9. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. So, one thing we forgot to mention as well is that Tier 1 and Tier 3 now share the the same grid, the same calendar. So, Tier 2, we are back on Thursday for. So please join us then, 8:30-ish, depending on stuff. But, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that tonight. A great win for Elite Risk, getting McLaren off to a fantastic start. No pressure, Vaughan, on Thursday. Fresh, any last words from yourself before we sign off?
No, I think you've covered it all.
Okay, enjoy.
Wow.
I'm checking kick.
We have how many more races? How many more Tuesdays do I have to do this with you?
14.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully they're all as fun as that, because that was great display of entertainment and fun racing.
It was correct. There was a few bumps, a few bruises. I'm sure there'll be a few egos dented. I'm looking forward
Sure, there'll
to
be a
what
few
Tier 1
clips
chat
that
is
the
saying.
team principals will have to look at. Don't forget to join us on Thursday to see me throw Pete off the track again.
Yes, it's a fresh specialty. He'll be on the podium places and he'll throw it. You said it yourself, I was just backing you up. Anyway, enough shenanigans from me. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you Thursday. If not, same time again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.